Kate LaRose, and I am here interviewing a recent Champlain College graduate.
Champlain.
And I have a couple of questions for you, Champlain champ.
I am a Champlain champ, and I'm going out into the world doing amazing things. I can't wait to tell you about it, Kate.
Can't wait to hear about it. So first of all, let's just open it up and get it started. Tell me a little bit about your Champlain learning journey. What was that like?
My Champlain learning journey, I can't even put it into words. It was just the most amazing experience of my life. This is a bit of a diagram to help you understand my learning journey. At Champlain was, I came in, I didn't know what I wanted to study. Did you know what you wanted to study? I didn't know what I wanted to study. I just knew that I wanted to come and have great experiences and learn something and get a job at the end of the day. That was important for me, yes, I admit that. But my experience really, this is the perfect map for it. That it was Champlain called it the dose, do, reflect model. And I think that's a great dose. They knew that I needed to get a dose of something. They knew I needed some information, right? And they knew, because they're experts. They're amazing professors, can I tell you, in the Stiller School of Business. Amazing professors. Not Nicole Morris. I didn't even understand what accounting was, and now, well, my checkbook is balanced. So I would get, and it wasn't, we didn't have classes per se, and that was, I'll admit, a little one of the drawing mechanisms that I came to Champlain. I'm like, no classes, all right. But I got there and I really understood that there was a system, there was a method to their madness, so to speak. And so they would give us sort of a dose of some information, things we needed to know, but that didn't really stop. Then we went out into the world. We went out into the world and did amazing things. So this was sort of this, we'd start here, and then we would have this experience. And Champlain has such amazing relationships with local organizations in Burlington that there was always an opportunity for me to go and do something hands-on in an organization and really just roll up my sleeves. And I was learning, but I also felt like I was giving back, and that was just amazing. And then those crazy Champlain faculty, they knew that my learning journey couldn't stop there. I had to reflect on it, and really, so they did. They made me write some stuff, and I'll admit, I stayed up late some nights writing some stuff, but really reflecting and concretizing my experiences. So this dose, do, reflect model, I mean, that's going to stick with me for the rest of my life.
So tell me, there are a couple of things you mentioned that I just want to dig a little bit deeper on to understand how this is truly different than some of the other models we've been seeing out there in the world. So I heard something around working in real-world businesses, but I get the sense that it's not like an internship. And you also talked about time with your professors. What was that like? What was the professor's role like?
Well, I tell you, those professors are the greatest. But the professors, the role was really more of a mentor because, we didn't have traditional classes. So I really looked to them as sort of my mentor, and they were sort of with me all along the way. They were helping me define and understand what I needed to know up front with that dose. But then when I was out there in the field, and having these great experiences in these organizations, we can talk more about that. But they were there with me when I was just so confused or frustrated or just like, I don't know what I'm doing. What are they asking me? I mean, it's scary out there sometimes, right, doing this stuff. And so I always felt like I had this safety net, this great relationship with a faculty. They didn't even call them advisors. They called them mentors. It was my faculty, and I had several of them. So several faculty mentors really worked with me throughout my learning journey and spent time with me. But what was cool is that they weren't just working with me. They were working with these organizations. So it wasn't just that I was coming and telling them stuff. They were actually in the organizations with us. So they would spend face time in these organizations with us, seeing what was going on and being able to give me feedback. And I got to watch them in action too. So I got to watch sort of them, and I got to be an observer of them collaborating and working with organizations. And that was just awesome. And that's just totally different than any other college I've ever seen.
Well, just to wrap things up, one more question that I asked is that I heard now that you all graduate with spy glasses. So where is your spy glass pointed at these days? What do you have your sights set on? Where are you going?
I tell you what, Kate. My spy glass is on changing the world. I'm just, wherever I am, I actually want to stay. I want to stay here in Burlington, and but I realize that I can make such a difference. Just even here, staying here in Burlington, there's so much happening here in Burlington. And so my spyglass is aimed at the world, but my feet seed are planted right here in Burlington, Vermont.
Well, there you have it. Just one more happy Champlain graduate, and we look forward to staying in touch, and we know that you'll be part of our learning labs. And hey, I heard that a couple of students are actually going to be using you as a mentor next week. So
I am. So I'm
really
going to be an
exciting.
alum
Thank you.
mentor. It's awesome.
Ah.
Go Champlain.